Famo says, David, Paul claimed 500 witnesses saw the resurrection. Can you provide a single first-hand testimony from any of these 500?
Well, I mean, the idea is that you do have some of it in the New Testament among the gospel writers and so on. But in fact, one of the theories about the Gospel of Mark and why it stops and doesn't go into the resurrection appearances is that because this is actually while these witnesses are alive, they're going around preaching what they saw as the risen Jesus, and the Gospel of Mark is written as the background so that people who now believe in the resurrection actually know about Jesus. But it's the Apostle Paul, and so this person is apparently challenging it. You do have appearances in the Gospel of Matthew and so on. It doesn't say how many people were there, but if it's saying basically we don't know if it's true or not because the Apostle Paul said it. Well, keep in mind, he's appealing to people and saying most of these guys are still alive now. So he gives the creed. And he says most of these 500 are still alive. It's like he's saying, "Hey guys, you know who I'm talking about, and you know that they confirm this, and you can go ahead." Name of what?
The person asked for a name.
The Apostle Paul is talking to people who know this, and he says 500, most of whom are still alive, though some have fallen asleep, meaning some of them had died by the time of 1 Corinthians.
Can you name one?
What are you? I don't even know what you're talking about. You're saying that is there an earlier source than Paul in 1 Corinthians?
You're saying Paul is talking about people.
Yeah.
Who are these people? Can we get a name?
Well, some of them would have included the apostles.
Can we get a name?
He said he appeared to Matthew, John.
Hello, David. Can we get a name?
Judah. What?
Can we get a name?
I was just giving you names of people who were there.
No, you're saying he appeared to. The person asked about the crucifixion.
No, he didn't. He asked about 500 witnesses of the resurrection appearances of Jesus that Paul appeals to. What are you talking about? Crucifixion? What do you mean?
Can you reread that question? Is it about the crucifixion?
Yeah, reread that, James.
You got it. This one was...
The 500 witnesses were not of the crucifixion. Those were of the resurrected Jesus.
They said Paul claimed 500 witnessed the resurrection. Can you
resurrection?
Okay, even for the resurrection. Who? Name one person that saw him resurrect.
Matthew.
Where?
What are you talking about? Dude, what are you talking about?
Where? Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary were the first ones to appear in the Bible, and the stone is rolled over. He's already out of there. He's already alive.
Yeah,
so no,
dude, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know the book. These are appearances of the risen Jesus. It's not saying witnessing of the resurrection, seeing him rise from the dead.
That's what the person is asking for.
Then the person, dude, that's not what Paul is saying in 1 Corinthians. You sit here, good Dawah guy. You're laughing and you're displaying your ignorance to anyone who's read the passage. 1 Corinthians 15, he's asking about the appearance to the 500 witnesses. This is after Jesus' death and he's raised. Then it says he appeared. He appeared to individuals, he appeared to groups, and it says he appeared to more than 500. You're saying, oh, this person is asking 500 people who saw the actual resurrection. If the person's concluding that person has no clue what he's talking about, the fact that you're affirming that and laughing about it shows you have no clue what you're talking about. Anyone who's read 1 Corinthians 15, the creed there, knows exactly what this is talking about. These are people that the risen Jesus appeared to. He appeared to the 12, he appeared to James, he appeared to Peter, he eventually appeared to Paul, and he appeared to the 500. The person was saying, hey, what other sources are there on this 500? Paul is our source on the 500.
Okay, so there is nobody that says, I saw him raised from the dead, or anything along those lines, because John 20:17 says, go now.
That's
and
not
tell
what the question's
brothers.
about. This isn't about seeing him rise from the dead. It's about seeing him appear after he was dead. These are resurrection appearances, not seeing him rise from the dead.
Okay.
I've got to jump this.
You said Matthew saw it.
I can give you one more question, and then I've got to go to David, and then I've got to go to the next one.
Yeah, so how can Matthew see it when Jesus literally in John 20:17 is telling Mary, go tell my brothers, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God. How could Matthew see that? Mary had to give him the news.
Yeah, and then did you just stop there? Did you not keep reading? Then Jesus appears. Then Jesus appears to his followers. Thomas isn't there.
After.
Thomas says, "What do you mean after?" That's it. Matthew was one of the 12. What is wrong with you, dude? You're saying, when did he appear to Matthew? You quote something from right before he appears to Matthew. You literally quoted something right before. All you have to do is keep reading, and he appears to the apostles. Thomas wasn't there. Thomas says, "I'm not going to believe the rest of you guys. I'm only going to believe if I put my hand into his side and see that and put my finger in the wounds on his hands. That's the only way I'm going to believe." Then Jesus appears to them with Thomas, and you're saying, when did he appear to the apostles? It's right there in the book you quoted. What are you even talking about?